Hi everyone, today we are going to explain the famous poem of John Milton on his blindness. Basically, it is a sonnet, and the important point you should keep in mind that it is not its real title. The real title is When I Consider How My Light is Spent. If it is not its real title, but who gave it this title on his blindness? The title on his blindness was given by a person whose name was Bishop Newton. Well, let's move and explain it line by line. When I consider how my light is spent, ere half my days in the dark wood and wide. In these lines, John Milton says that his eyesight had gone before he spent half of his life in this great and miserable world. Here, consider means think, spent means finish, light means eyesight, ere means before. Simply, these lines mean when I think how my eyesight has finished, and even before spending my half life in this miserable and wide world, and that one talent which is death to hide. In this line, the poet is talking about his talent of writing poetry. He says that hiding the talent of writing poetry is equal to death for him. So that is why he says that I cannot hide it, but I have to hide it because now I am blind. Lodge with me, useless, though my soul more bent to serve therewith my Maker. In these lines, the poet says that the talent of poetry is inside him, but now it is useless. Why it is useless? Because he is blind right now. Here, lodge means inside, and then in the next line he says, though my soul more bent to serve therewith my Maker. In this line, the poet says he wants to serve God with this talent of writing poetry. Which one talent? The talent of writing poetry, but now it is useless for him because he is blind. Here, makers mean God or Creator. My true account, least he returning chide, as he says he wants to serve God with his talent of writing poetry to justify the ways of God. So in this line he says that he wants to serve God, so God will not rebuke him on the final day. But now it is difficult for him to seek some ways out to justify the ways of God. Here chide means rebuke. Simply this line means he says if he does not utilize his talent, so God will rebuke him. Doth God exact day labor, light denied? I fondly ask. Here in this line the poet asks a question and says whether God requires the usual hard work from a man even if his eyesight is taken away from him. Here light denied means when eyesight is taken away. Day labor means hard work. So simply it means does God want hard work from the one whose eyesight is taken away from him? So in this line the poet is asking a question that whether God also wants that much hard work from a person who does not have eyesight. But patience to prevent the murmur soon replies God doth not need. It means that but patience stopped that murmur which he was making, and it replies that God does not need. What does God not need? Then says, either man's work or his own gifts. It means God does not need the hard work of a man or his gifts. Who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best. It means those who have burden on their shoulders also serve God in a best way, or those who willingly accept the rules of God serve God in a best way. Basically, yoke refers to a wooden made frame which joins oxen for work, but here it means burden. And if you don't know the word yoke, so let me show you on the screen the picture so then you will get it. You can see this is yoke and which is used to join oxen for work. So now the writer is saying that If a person has burden on his shoulder more than you, so he can also serve God, and he also accepts the rules and regulation of God. His state is kingly, thousands at his bidding speed, and post over land and ocean without rest. It means that God is the greatest king, and thousands of people are working at his order. And next line he says, and post over land and ocean without rest. It means they also travel over land and sea and without taking rest. Here post means travel. Simply, it means that there are thousands of people who are ready to accept the rules and regulation of God, and they can travel over land and ocean because of what? Because of the order of God. So that is why that is his kingly state. They also serve who only stand and wait. In this line, it means even those who only stand and wait serve God.